funny. Yeah, I just want to know your interpretation of it, how difficult was to bat on this pitch.
Yeah, I think it was a challenging, tricky wicket. I think if I compare it to Super Sport Park, this wicket was a bit more quicker. So any deviation of the wicket, it was a bit hard to adjust to it. Um, yeah, like I said, it's challenging, but definitely not impossible. I think it's one wicket as a batter that you gotta try and embrace. You gotta make peace with the fact that you're gonna take a couple of blows on the body, but at the end of the ball, if you're able to come through, it'll be very satisfactory.
You wouldn't call it dangerous at all?
No, I wouldn't call it dangerous. Faf is still living, I'm still living, so like I said, I mean, it was challenging, it was tricky, but definitely not impossible to bet on.
Temba, so when you work that hard and you know go through all that strive to get where you are and you don't get 100, how disappointing are you?
Yeah, very disappointing, especially in my case. I think the only, if I look at the positive, would be that I managed to get the team into a strong position. Not try to focus too much on my personal ambitions and milestone. But yeah, to answer your question, it is very disappointing. But I'm sure in the future, hopefully the near future, another opportunity will come for me to go big.
Tim, just something about Faf's innings and about your partnership, and is he quite a calming influence to back with? What are you guys talking about?
Yeah, I think it was a mammoth innings from him. I think between us, he probably took more blows on the body, and balls were rearing past his helmet a lot more. But he still managed to stay focused and really commit to the next ball. We just tried to keep each other positive, try to keep the intensity up, reminded each other of when the bad ball is there, try put it away. It was nice betting with him in that he's one batter. He's willing to share his game plans of what he's trying to do to the bowlers. So he allows you to kind of evaluate your own game plan, keep you in check, and yeah, he is a calming influence, and I think that's his biggest trait as a batter and our leader.
Temba, you had a bit of a close call of just the fourth ball you faced. Did you get a chance to look at the catch at first tip that ended up being overturned? Did you get it in?
I haven't looked at it on the highlight. When I did nick it, I did have a chance to be able to look behind, and I wasn't 100% sure, which is why I stood at the time. And yeah, decision was what it was. Yeah.
Timber, in your time playing Test cricket in South Africa, have you found the wickets getting harder and harder and harder and harder to bat on in terms of pace, bounce, big variables? I mean, we had a test against India where they nearly called a test off. It seems like a progression towards almost the impossible. Have you found that as a batsman?
Yeah, I wouldn't say the impossible. Definitely challenging, definitely tough. You're not going to go out there and just hit through the line of the ball. You really have to apply yourself. In saying that, a guy like Quinn came in today and made it look like, he was betting on another strip. Aiden Markram also did the same thing yesterday. But yeah, I think around the country, really, everybody is using their conditions to their advantage, and I don't think we should do anything different as well. We're playing at home. We know how to play at home. We've got a strong trio or quartet of fast bowlers, and you really want to give them everything possible to be at their best.
Is it much harder than when you made your debut?
We went to India. India was something else. Obviously not pace and bounce, but it was something else. But yeah, of late, to be honest, the wickets have been challenging.
Everyone's got their critics. Critics will say that you don't score enough hundreds. How do you feel about that, or are you happy enough to know that when the team needs you and you play many of those innings, or is that enough for you, or do you take the criticism on board? How do you feel about that?
Yeah, look, I think I obviously would like to score a lot more hundreds. I think if I look back in my career, there have been opportunities where I have let hundreds go missing. Today being one of them. But I think I always strive to contribute to whether in the team. I'm a batter and I'm a fielder, and that's all I got to do. So when I have that opportunity, whether in the field, whether with the bat, I just try to contribute. I haven't been able to cross the 3-figure mark, and I don't know. I could be asking you guys for the answers, but I don't know. But I think as long as I'm contributing to the cause of the team, the guys are happy with my commitment and efforts, I can also sleep with a smile on my face.
Temba's moving up the order, potential answers to that question. I mean, especially considering that Temba's maybe struggling a bit, and Faf has spoken in the past about you being a potential number 4 in the age of AB de Villiers.
I don't get involved when it comes to selecting of the batting order, but if the team feels that I can do a job for them at number 4, I'll definitely take it with both hands. I think we all back Tianis at number 4. He's a guy who has a strong record of getting big hundreds, and I think that's why you find him at number 4. There's not too much worry from everyone around him, because we know he's a quality player, and on his day, and he can really do wonderful things.
Temba, is there a big difference from that pitch between facing the new ball and maybe a slightly softer ball? And how do you think the pitch is going to change over the next few days?
Yeah, definitely. The new ball, the wicket does react a bit more with the new ball. Not so much swing, but more nip of the wicket. With the soft ball, it doesn't nip as much, which obviously doesn't make it as challenging. And I think, the wicket is only going to get more challenging to bat on. The sun has been baking on it. The cracks are going to start opening up, as any kind of day 3 wicket would do. So the runs that we've been able to get on the board are massive, and I'm sure our fast bowlers are rearing to go on that wicket.
Just on Lloyd's point about batting order, a lot of your successes come at number 6, digging the team out of holes. But if you were to bat for your life, where would you choose to bat? Which position would you choose? What's your preferred position?
I enjoy number 4. That's where I bat for my franchise, the Lions. Yeah. So if I were to choose a position, it would be number 4.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Okay, so this one, what is plans tomorrow? Team plans tomorrow.
Team plans, as far as I know, it's to bat on.